World Wrestling have downplayed the possibility of Iran being banned from the Olympics or even wrestling competitions. Indeed, calls have been there from the IOC, on the IOC, to make it happen, talking about bans for Iran. But here is United World Wrestling saying, no, we don't expect Iran to be banned. Let's go elsewhere. Internationally, let's tell you that former International Association of Athletics Federation, the one they call IAAF, the former president, Lamine Diack, has been sentenced to 2 years in prison after being found guilty of corruption by a French court. Diack, who led athletics worldwide governing body from 1999 to 2015, was also given a further 2 years of suspended jail time and has been fined 500,000 euros following his conviction on charges linked to the Russian doping scandal. The 87-year-old has also been convicted on several corruption charges, but found not guilty of organized money laundering by the Paris Criminal Court. Lamine Diack was found to have covered up Russian doping cases so athletes from the country could compete at major events, including the 2012 Olympic Games, which held in London, and the 2013 World Championship, which held in Moscow, in exchange for cash, in exchange for money. His son, Papa Massata Diack, who refuses to be extradited from Senegal, was also convicted and jailed for 5 years in absentia. The former marketing consultant of the IAAF, now called World Athletics, has been fined 1 million euros. Papa Massata Diack was found to have siphoned off 12.5 million euros, including commissions from television contracts and the sale of rights to his companies, while his father led the IAAF. Both Lamine and Papa Diack have been ordered to pay World Athletics 5 million euros in damages for breach of trust. World Athletics was awarded a total of 16 million in damages. I'm talking about 16 million euros. So you can say the sin of the father and the sin of the son, they will pay it indeed by going to jail and paying plenty of money. Let's go to this one. Yes, it is of course alarming for some. It is shocking for some. Do you know that officially Barcelona do not have a football coach? Yes, Ronald Koeman officially is not the coach of Barcelona. He cannot sit when when Barcelona hit the field, he cannot sit on the bench. Barcelona's La Liga Santander campaign will not start this weekend. It will start in, of course, the upper weekend. That's talking about match day 3. They play, of course, against Villarreal, who have Samuel Chukwueze at the Camp Nou. But as things stand as of today, Ronald Koeman won't be allowed to take charge of that game. You know why? Because since replacing Quique Setien and overseeing 2 friendly matches, the Dutchman's appointment is yet to be processed and ratified by the Spanish Football Federation. Setien, who of course led the club to that 8-2 loss to Bayern in the Champions League, was fired, but Barcelona have not paid him off. They have not been able to agree on a severance package. Imagine, many weeks after, and now it means their first game against Villarreal, the new coach Ronald Koeman cannot sit on the bench because the paperwork has not been signed. So it means yes, the man, once you cannot take charge, you cannot sit on the bench. It means officially you are not recognized as the coach. They've told Barcelona, go and pay off Quique Setien before Ronald Koeman can come sit on the bench. That's how they do it in Spain, Manwe Sabi.
Yes, Anthony Bekederomo. Yes, normally I don't know what they have for Barcelona this time around, because by now they're supposed to settle Saint Etienne since, but up till now they never settle. How much will the money they want to settle? They should reach an agreement with him so that paperwork will be done for Koeman to be the coach. So he go fit sit down for bench. When the coach no sit down for bench, what be? It's nothing. How you want to talk to him players? You go there from stand, they talk to your players, So I think Barcelona should just try and get things right, So that's what it's supposed to be, Anthony Bekederomo.
Yes, indeed. Let's go to one man this morning who indeed is not feeling sorry for Barcelona, but feeling sorry for club sides in Nigeria that will play on the continent. Talking about Eyimba, Plateau United, Rivers United, and Kano Pillars. Let's go to the coach of Katsina United, Henry Makinwa is his name. He says he feels very, very sorry for the teams that would play continental football and represent our beloved country, Nigeria. Henry Makinwa on the Sports Machine this morning.
Time is going. Nobody's waiting for you. The world is moving. Everyone is moving. So I feel sorry for them. But what can we do? Layman, there's nothing we can do. We have to wait for the government to unban football. This is the situation. That's the reality. I feel for them. I pity them. But the federal government is above all of us, and they rule. That's the reality they find themselves. And it's a pity, you know.
Let's of course go to another man who is feeling sorry for the continental teams, and he says it will be a disaster. It will be a disaster at this rate. It will be a disaster for Kano Pillars, Enyimba, Rivers United, and even Plateau United. His name is Usman Abdallah. Usman Abdallah is the coach of Bauchi's Wiki Tourists, and this morning he's also feeling sorry for the continental hopefuls, and he's predicting that a disaster is looming when it comes to the CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederations Cup as far as Nigeria is concerned.
You have to sit and watch while other countries are already preparing. So the question in our league is okay because we're going to start at the same time whenever the go-ahead is given for the league. So whether the performance of whatever is going to happen, it's all internal. But if we are competing with external clubs, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be catastrophic because they are ahead of us already. And they have been ahead and they are now preparing for us. So and this football is not about time that you just do 2 weeks and stuff. No, you have to start conditioning the boys for almost 4 weeks before you even start touching football and making it. And many of these clubs have already recruited new players. There's a lot of things like integrating the new and the old players, looking at how you want to arrange your team according to what you are looking for. A lot of things is going to settle in the continental aspect. So I hope it will not be a disaster whereby all the continental team will be knocked out at the preliminary stage. That's the only fear.
Okay, let's of course leave the coaches of Katsina United and Wiki Tourists. Let's go to the man who is the chairperson, the chairman of the league management company, those that organize league football, top flight football in Nigeria. His name is Shehu Diko. This morning on the sports machine, Shehu Diko is saying, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. The league in Nigeria is a work in process. Let's listen to him.
Everybody is working. If you can look at it, the MPFL.TV is being developed, it's work in progress already, and all the technical things that need to be done are being worked on. So we hope the COVID situation and any other external situation that we did not anticipate might not be an impediment. But at least the objectives and the plan and the contract that is signed starting this coming season 2020-2021, and also in the contract we signed, we mentioned in the opening remarks about the club licensing and stuff like that. The contract has a requirement to enforce the club licensing as well, because they want to make sure they do it very well. They want to make sure our venues are good. They want to make sure everything is behaving in a professional way, because that's the only way we can have the content that is valuable, that can be easily monetized and make money back for the stakeholders, especially the clubs, and which will now translate back to the players and officials and everybody involved with the game.
Sports Radio 88.9 Bella FM is still the station. Time for, of course, Manwe Sabi to comment. But Manwe Sabi, let's quickly go to Delta State, where, of course, crisis is not far. Yes, another example of how crisis is not far away from Nigerian football. Former international, your teammate, your colleague, talking about Sam Soje, has looked at what is happening in Delta State and looked at his position as a board member from the elections that were held on Tuesday, and says, for me, this is a stepping stone to another level. Sam Soje this morning, when another person they spoil, another person on the good. Sam Soje saying a stepping stone in the sea.
This whole issues are people having issues. Why have the issue? If you got something to bring to the table, yeah, and people don't want it, don't have an issue. Just let it go. Just let it go. But I don't want to get involved in those issues. My issue now is I will play my part, and at the end of the day, there will be report cards to judge. I'm an ex-pro, and I'm going to make sure this is like a stepping stone for ex-professional players to step into. So that's where I really stand with the whole thing. I don't want to put into any group, but I'm in the board, and I'm going to make sure something comes out of the board.
Sam Soje says, Mio, I don't want to join issues with anybody. As far as I'm concerned, I'm a board member. It's a stepping stone for me. Manwe Sabi.
Yes, I'll tell you, well, first, make I start from our local league here. We never start, Tony. Yes, I think I agree. I really agree. I really feel for our teams who are going to represent us for Continental, because when I never start training, when I never start league, how I won't take the fit to go represent us and represent us well for Continental. Now my fear be that, so they should look into that matter. very, very well so that the teams wey will qualify for continental fit go out and go there wey represent us well. Yes, I'm talking about Delta State Football Association, Tony. For me, the election wey they hold, yes, they don't do their own election again, which some people, the ones wey win, recognize the election. But person wey dey there before, wey stand as the acting chairman, you know, recognize the election. See, as far as they concern, no election. The election they don't do and pass, you know. So to me, all this wahala we no need them. We don't need them, you know. We ex-players now, we don't go come again, they add more problem. You know, let's just find a way to resolve whatever it is where they happen, resolve it amicably so that we go do it. You will be state chairman and you move you move football forward for your state. That's the most important thing, you know. So for me, we don't need them at all. We will see how that goes. For me, I go find time to make I talk to Dema Fuludu, you know, make I really know what thing they happen for that place. One of these days, I will talk to her on my own, not before just on my own. Make I talk to her and find out what they really go on.
Let's talk some table tennis this morning because one man says he knows what is killing sports in Nigeria. Let's go to Nigerian table tennis legend. Yes, Segun Toriola. He plays table tennis. Played for Nigeria at the highest level. He's a veteran. Yes, retired but not tired. He's hitting out at the state sports councils. He says they are the ones killing sports in Nigeria. Segun Toriola, of course, are going no holds barred this morning, saying yes, accuse them. Those at state level, those that organize sports at state level, they are the ones killing sports in Nigeria. I'm not saying that Delta State is an example, though.
We have very few of them that they really improve. But I believe if they have support, there's going to be Nigerian champion of tomorrow. But right now, the problem they have, the most young one Nigerian is coach. So, you know, most of them don't really have coach. Most of them, they practice on their own. And that's the big problem we have. During my time when I was young junior, we have coach, we have support. But right now, they don't have coach. Right now, they don't have support. Especially the State Sports Council is the worst. They are killing sports in Nigeria. That is the truth. Most of people always say the sport ministry, not the sport ministry. Because the sport ministry, their job is when there is game to select the best player in Nigeria. And the sport ministry, they have to do a little bit. But when I was young, it's the sports council to take care of that. But right now, most of the sports council, some don't have a coach. There's no equipment for the young ones. For the young ones, it's not easy, frankly. It's very tough for them. But the federation is really trying, to support, for give them equipment. And we players, so professional players, we try to support them with equipment.
Okay, yes, Segun Toriola says that those killing sports in Nigeria, they do it at the state level, not at the federal level. So go to your state, they are killing sports. Go to your state, man with happy, they are killing sports in your state. Not me talkamu, now Segun Toriola say now the sports council, that then the killer at state level.
Yeah, well, for me, I think I didn't get point. I didn't get why in talk so, Tony. Look, like I said before, we need to start putting things right because you wait them call, go your state, go handle your state, help your state in terms of sports. Then you go there, go to do another thing. That one me I don't understand, And the ones who still do, I mean, we need to just come together and make things work. Like the football, maybe I know all the people waiting for states, where they present their state for state chairman, they need to do more. Make them do more. Oh, we won't be saying make football, make sports improve for Nigeria. That's the most important thing, So for me, Tony, I think I agree with him.
Let's of course end the sports machine talking about the local stories with this one. Let's go to former Super Eagles coach Sunday Ogochukwu Olise, who's not too happy with Brendan Rodgers. Brendan Rodgers the other day played Wilfred Onyinye Ndidi as a centre back, and he says it is not a good one. It is not a good one. Don't contemplate playing him there more times. Sunday Olise this morning.
I am worried for Ndidi for this latest development. It's a very delicate and even dangerous situation that he's facing now. Because by definition, the coach decides where you play, how he uses you. It's not for the player to decide, Because if he plays there all the time, it will affect his game in the future. But he has to find a way to find a solution for it. Personally, I think if he starts playing defensive midfield at central defender at this age, it will be bad for his career. It's up to him now to find a pacific way to solve it.
Sports Radio 88.9 FM. I remember Manwe Sabi when I asked you this question on Monday about Wilfred Ndidi. You said the same thing. Olise, coach the Super Eagles, he's worried. Brendan Rodgers, don't play him there again. No. Play him in the defensive midfield. Olise likes Wilfred Ndidi. Maybe he sees himself in Wilfred Ndidi.
Yeah. If someone like Sunday Olise come out, going to talk about one particular player, which means he get interest for that player, which means he really like that player, which means he see that player, he remind them, the player they remind them of those days when they play, So for me, for Sunday Olise to come and talk about Ndidi, that means he like Ndidi, So and for me too, I don't talk this thing like this Monday we pass about Ndidi, Yes, he's a good player and all that, but what I no want now, when they come play for position when Ashiri will come the open. I would we no want be that, So for me, I wish you friend Ndidi. I wish him all the best.
0700 Those are the numbers to call this morning. It's a single on Thursday. This is the Sports Machine. Let's go there. Hello, good morning, somebody.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
My name is Roger Motosho. Let me just start from Wilfred Ndidi. The reason why Benja Roger played him in that position is because some players are injured. He didn't permanent him here. So our international should stop just coming out to talk. Let them see reason why the coach played in there before they start talking. And as for Samsoji, he's not going to change anything. Now why is international that he cause trouble up and down?
Wait, Duro, it's like you have a problem with ex-internationals.
Yeah, they are looking for their fellow ex-international downfall. Why can't Samsoji supported them and followed you? They conducted the election 2019. Another election is coming up 2020 again. Who does that? They are not united. That's the problem. I don't hate them, but their conduct is not good. Just looking for one.
Okay. Sports Radio 88.9 Black FM. Thank you very much, Duro. You can still get on board 0700 Those are the numbers to call this morning to be a part of the Sports Machine. We are live on Facebook. Ifeanyi Okeke, I see you. Okeke McDonald, I see you. Or Gidon Emmanuel, I see you as well. No time to check time. Let's take this call. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Temo Datowe.
Okay, Temo, let's hear you.
My brother. Tony.
Money.
The thing I want to know, this is our Nigerian league. When they make the law open market, schools some don't open market, where we say 1,000 water market, everywhere they open. When they make the law open our football for us? Football, people don't even go stadium. How many people they go stadium? I watched the MFA which they were not even up to 200 people in the stadium. A stadium of about 20,000 people, not this 200. Why are they locking down football? Why is this? Finally, they say we signed a TV contract. Now, they will give you an excuse, say the TV contract has cancelled because there's no football. That is what they're looking for. Why is football locked down? Everybody is playing football. South Africa is playing football. Tunisia is playing football. Nigeria, they say the giant of Africa.
They say, well, you heard Shehu Diko say it's work in progress.
Work in progress. The season will finish again.
WIP, work in progress.
WIP, what? Work in progress.
Yes.
WIP, then do well. Because you come and they confuse us. Release football. Big market where they sell. See people men there for their shop. They no post. Then they for front of their shop.
See, Temod. You need to calm down. Not be quarrel. You need to calm down.
Not be quarrel, but why they lock football down? I want football.
Don't worry now. They don't lock them down again. They don't put protocol down. They will follow protocol and football return. Okay? Okay, Sports Radio 88.9. Anybody will say Nigeria wala too much, making they go in country. Go back to your country. If you get on that country, go there. Leave us alone. Sports Radio 88.9 FM. This Nigeria, who serving Nigeria together. Which one say Nigeria wala too much? Hello. Hello.
Anthony Joe Baba.
Joe Baba, let's hear you.
Yeah, I greet you. Honestly speaking, I mean, we are planning to play in the clubs representing us. And the last time I checked, Rivers United are claiming, what they feel it belongs to them. And LMC, NSF are not settled that one. Honestly speaking, we are just doomed for failure in the CAF